Man, welcome to the Weekly Dog Sportsman Podcast Show. It's your boy Michael Scott, the man Russian.
And I'm Salim, the man Taylor Street.
And today, my people, we got a special guest with us. We done flew the spaceship all the way to ATL. We got my homie T.Knott from We On Fire, the Spot Podcast via the universe. And we're going to call this episode Hardwired episode. This is the Hardwired, this is Bears Talk, Hardwired edition, season 4.
Indeed.
Not really, we ain't going to say we kicking it off like that, but that's where we at.
This is, we don't take no time off. It's not, we in between, being out here making it happen right now. But, please make sure y'all still like, subscribe. For real, subscribe, hit that link, for real, show that support. Because y'all, as you can see, the spaceship is moving. My man T.Knott is here from We On Fire, the Spot. We about to talk about some Bears talk. Bears talk.
The Bears.
Yeah. Ben Johnson is in the building, guys. Yeah. Ben Johnson is in the building. I'm gonna jump it off, so I ain't gonna even let hat on me and talk right now because they know what's going on. I've been telling y'all since week 16. I was talking about season 3, episode 16, and then on 17, y'all see my Jack working about 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, America, I said Ben Johnson. This guy,
Ben Johnson the whole way.
But, I'm just excited that everything is happening in intuition. I'm going to fast forward real quick because, everybody know what type of man Ben Johnson is. I knew it because he coming from a great cloth. You know what I'm saying? And now he can bring all that offense over here and all these good coaches. But I just want him to do one thing because I'm trying to move forward real quick. I'm in the better verse. I need Ash and Genty. I don't care. I want to jump it off right now. I need Ash and Genty to go along with this situation right here.
You need that running back.
I need that running back before we start talking all our offensive linemen. Spend that money. Spend that $81 million on offensive linemen. Look them up. Get the best ones. Get the offensive lineman coach. Do everything you got to do, but get that running back. We need another running back. They can't rely on just DeAndre Swift and Roquan Johnson. Hey, We On Fire. The Spot is in the building. You gonna get your time, but you know what I'm saying, though.
Hey, T.
Bring that in, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, I got you, Joe. Look.
All right.
This Bears talk, he got a lot to say because he charged Ben Johnson is the coach. And his draft picks, he want us to pick Ashawn Genty. We be messing up the names. We off the roster. This is a celebration. We got my man T.Knott here. T. We got Ben Johnson, Joe. We've been talking off camera. I came on. We On Fire the Spot a couple times. Even though he been talking about the coaches. Tell me, man, how you feel, Joe? The press conference. We got, it's official. We had a whole press conference with Ben Johnson. He's officially our coach now. He in the family. How you feel, Joe? Bring it down to me.
Well, man, congratulations to Ben Johnson. I got an opportunity to watch the press conference in its entirety, man, and I'm not going to front, man. I was actually fired up. I got kind of motivated just watching, shout out to the press in Chicago. There's been a whole lot of talk since, Matt Eberflus was fired. It was the first time we fired a coach in season in the history of the Chicago Bears. So, the local media there, they do a great job in coverage with the Bears. You guys have done a great job in your coverage with the Bears as well, with Bear Talk. I think just listening to the interview, man, I was excited, and some of those questions that they did ask him, those questions that basically, Chicago didn't want to hear about. And first and foremost is what type of guy is he? Obviously he led the, high scoring offense, being offensive coordinator of the Detroit Lions, had the #1 offense in the NFL this past season. And so it's really now, because there's been a lot of talk about, we need a leader of men and so forth. But just the word, and, just what I've been hearing, especially coming out of Detroit, actually, is that he's a tough-minded type of guy. He's a guy that's been kind of getting it out of the mud. We all know about, Dan Campbell. He's the ultimate front man for any operation. I think if Dan Campbell ran a series of bars, he'd be one of the most polarized. His personality is just, Hulk Hogan type of coach. But today, we really kind of seen Ben Johnson and just kind of his personality, and also too his work ethic. He started off in Miami under Joe Philbin a couple years ago. Philbin, he got clipped and they brought in, I believe, Brian Flores for that time period. and he was the only holdover down there in Miami. So, he kind of got it out of the mud in Miami. He was down there for 7 years, been in Detroit for the last 5 or 6 seasons. And so to me, I think what I was kind of looking into was just what kind of read as far as a leader. And what I've been hearing, some of the sources I've been hearing is that this is a tough guy as far as, one, holding players accountable, two, not afraid to, approach players as far as their development and so forth. And I think the third biggest thing is that what he mentioned was it's not all about Caleb Williams. A lot of people have been saying, hey, it's Caleb guy, offensive guy, and then quarterback. But I think the most interesting thing he said at the press conference is that, hey, look, I'm the football coach of the entire team. Me and Caleb, we'll get together a little bit. We'll definitely, connect a little bit. But I'm the head coach of the whole team. So I thought that was very interesting to hear that piece from the press conference today.
Man, that's dope to hear.
Awesome.
Here we go with the McCaskey Kool-Aid. The beat. I know you follow local radio. Everybody is ecstatic that the Bears did what they thought the Bears should do. Me, on the other hand, I'm wondering, was this a move because Rand Poles was under the gun? Because you told me about the receipts you kept on Rand Poles. So do you think that this may have saved his job? Or do you think that this was like part of his plan altogether? Like, you think he's just a mastermind or real lucky?
I think it's a little bit of both, man. I think it's a little bit of both. And I think part of that is just simply based on the fact that usually when you build an organization, the good ones, they build it inside out. If you just take a look at the Detroit Lions, they built their organization inside out with the offensive line and defensive line. And I think with Ryan Poles, he built this team from the outside in, just with the pieces of DJ Moore, obviously Monduze, first round pick, and bringing in Swift and so forth. And so I think that this one kind of did the thing about it, man, the Bears, we always get retreads, so we always get kind of that second guy, whether it's Dick Jerome, whether it's Matt Nagy, whether it's, come on, man, Mark Trestman. Now I can go down the whole list. And so I think the Bears got, it's kind of like the nerd getting the pretty girl from the dance. So he was able to accomplish that. I think he's learned from his mistakes too. And he learned how quickly Chicago was aggressive on, hey bro, you ain't doing your job, your neck on the guillotine, bro. So think how quickly that has went from hard knocks in the beginning of the regular season to the end of the season, it was a 360.
Yeah, hey, just by Kevin Warren saying that a year is a lifetime. That let him know right there, like, man, you got to be able to accomplish a lot in 12 months or this ain't the spot for you. So I like the leadership of Kevin Warren. In Poles we trust. I'm bringing it back, man. In Poles we trust, Joe. Like, he did the thing that got us the thing that got us the one thing. He did the thing.
Yeah, he did this.
And he been treading water.
He been doing this thing, who that had the number one quarterback the previous year and then get the number one prospect as far as coaching the next year. The guy did a lot of better things than he didn't do. Eberflus really like T.Knott said, and that's why y'all got to check him out on We On Fire, the spot. You know what I'm saying? He give you all the juice. This is the narrator right here, like he told me. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, Poles came 4 days before Eberflus already got, right before he got hired. So that really wasn't his regime anyway. That was something that was inherited in him. He really didn't have no say so about Eberflus. He just was they was brought in kind of like at the same time. So this kind of a little bit different in America. So let's just make that clear. And that's not to mention Warren. Kevin Warren, your guy, man. What he doing now, he just manipulating the whole McCaskey. That's why we got to take a chance of that, because Kevin Warren, McCaskey.
I'm told Kevin Warren.
Yeah, for the McCaskey.
Hey, look.
13
I know we ain't got a lot of time with you. I'm going to take this shower in.
Last question, though.
But I got one more for you. Go ahead. Get it off.
For you, though. Last question. But do you think Ben Johnson is worth the $13 million a year, though?
The money?
Yeah, man, that's the going rate. That's the going rate for if you want to get a real coach. If you think about, just the coaches who've been hired probably within the last 24 months, a lot of these guys are in that $10 million and up. I think most importantly for the Bears, whether it be Kevin Moore or McCaskey, is that they finally showed that they're willing to pay a coach. Think about it. Eberflus was only making about
Facts too.
The most important thing about all of this is that it showed, and you heard in the press conference today when Ben Johnson, he said that he was impressed by the inner workings from, say, his people to know that McCaskey finally acquiesced and listened to the guys around him, which led to the Bears breaking bread and bringing in, obviously, a million, candidates in. But at the end, doing their due diligence. But at the end of the day, they was willing to cut that check.
All right, so this is my question, T. And I know you got to go, right? So this one right here, you a Chicago guy. Chicago, true and blue, you love Chicago. And you love the Bears, Caleb Williams got a lot of pressure on him. Is he our guy? How do you feel? Like, we seen him a whole season. The Justin Fields saga is over with. No more Justin Fields versus Caleb. All that shit is over with. Excuse my language. I gotta keep it right for you, bro. You represent it's me on fire the spot. I hold your name to high regard, T. How you feel, man, about Caleb Williams? Is he our guy, bro? How you feel in your heart? Is he our guy?
Oh, I think absolutely. And I think that if you just looked at his numbers and you took his name away from his numbers, and I would say old school, you look at the back of his football card and take the name off the front and just look at his stats. I mean, the guy would have 5 interceptions on the season. So, there's been a lot of talk really about him holding on to the ball too long and things of that nature. But remember they said that about Justin Fields? And Justin Fields would get his left leg to throw for over 3,000 yards. And also think about it. Justin Fields never had a 300-yard passing game with the Chicago Bears.
No.
Never. You know what I mean? And so, Caleb was able to do that in the first couple of weeks of the season and kept it moving. Obviously, the offensive line played like a big bag of trash. We ain't gonna go down that foxhole.
Right.
I think Caleb will be fine, and he really is now with an offensive guy that's gonna keep it real. Think about what Johnson did with Jared Goff. He basically was shipped out of Los Angeles over to Detroit, and a lot of people thought he was on his last legs in the league.
Right.
And so he turned them into a real quarterback minus that playoff game. That's a whole other story. 100 turnovers, got him sent home. But the last couple of years, Jared Goff has been a real legitimate quarterback. He was a guy that basically was a throw-in the Matt Stafford did. So I just think that I'm very confident that Caleb is that guy. And another gold star for him is that he didn't miss any games this season. With one of the worst offensive lines in the league, this guy played the whole duration of the year. So that's a feather in his cap, and I got high hopes for him moving forward with Chicago.
Man, that's it right there, man. It's your boy T.Knott from We On Fire the Spot. We shout him out every week.
Sir.
We try to at least because he our bro. And man, you can check him out where your podcast is being broadcasted at. Hey,
We On Fire Sports, man. We on YouTube at We On Fire Sports. Check us out, man. Like and subscribe. We on Facebook. We on Twitter. We always got some curveballs out there, man. And we cover the whole sports landscape. But when it come down to them Bulls, them Bears, them Cubs, White Sox, I'm always on deck to give high five takes and analysis across the sporting landscape.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all fellas, man.
Man.
Come down, kick game with y'all, man.
Man, I appreciate you taking time out your day. Crosstalk's coming, Joe. We gonna make you pick a side.
Yeah.
I know you a Chicago guy, Cubs and Sox, but we gonna make you pick a side, bro. You got a little time though to figure it out.
Hey, but before you go, I know you gotta go to now because this is amazing right here. Because this man right here, this is the first time. We just testing the waters out, and man, we doing our this right here. So this is the first one. This is a trivia question. This for you. You got a prize coming through right here, but you got to get this trivia question right, you know what I'm saying? You got to. You feel me? So, my trivia question to you is, and if you get this right, I got a prize for you. It's coming soon to you immediately. Man, Optimus Prime. Who was the Optimus Prime enemies?
Well, the Decepticons, man.
Let's go, baby.
I hope I don't get one of them Bozo the Clown and Cookie
No, you gonna catch our favorite apparel. You know.
Yeah, we gonna get some merch, Joe. We gonna we gonna get over
with you hit that
outside. Yeah, we gonna get over outside the chat and get your address, Joe, and make sure we get you that hot apparel. Cause he asking easy trivia questions.
Hey, no, some people will get that wrong. He just got one. That's why we call him the narrative, because he know everything. I'm trying to tell you, this the guy we on fire the spot. All his sports is facts out here. I'm gonna let you know how it really is out here, but that's on.
Yeah, well sourced, well educated, all that good stuff. Big bro, we used to collect baseball cards back in the day together. He still got basketball cards and baseball cards out there. Rookie cards of guys that we all know and love. That's all on TV and all that good stuff, man. We love you, T. Thanks for coming on the show, man.
We got your championship soon on that fantasy. We ain't
yeah, Joe, with the shot guys, T.Knott.
Yeah, I got an extra stage left.
I love you, bro, man. Good shit, man. Love you, bro.
Gonna get us one though, man.
Definitely gonna get you one, Joe. You already know. Every year I'll be scared, and we try to make it happen, Joe. Everybody else scared to make deals, Joe. We the only ones that be willing to do it because we real GMs, Joe. I don't even know what they is. They just bots, Joe. So man, shout out to you though for being official and having the most points in the fantasy league this year. Jones versus Shy Guys. Shout out to T.Knott, man. He scored the most points in fantasy. So we gotta shout him out. You know what I mean? We gotta shout out T. And that's it, man. It's the Weekly Dog Sports Band Podcast. So like, subscribe, share. Smack on Stop the Man Rushing.
And I'm East on the Man Taylor Street.
And we out of here.
Hey, peace.